Landing party to Enterprise. Beam us up, Scotty.
That's how you wake up every morning.
Well, they obviously didn't use one of the cast's voices. That would have made the item cost $70 probably.
It probably would have been better if they'd had
Jimmy or
Major Barrett's voice,
actually,
the computer.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's still a pretty neat piece, and if you'd like to have it, it's $35.50. Let's look at one of the faxes. We have a stack of faxes already in for you. This is a great question. This comes from Steve, Judy, and Lee Budd of Chicago, Illinois. And they say, first let me say my parents and I are big Star Trek fans. Questions. Do you have any new series or movie deals in the works?
Oh, well, actually, I just, funny you should ask that. I just finished an episode of a series called Heaven Help Us, where actually I play a battered wife.
Really?
Which is kind of relevant right now with everything that's happening. So it was something that I was actually very flattered that I was offered, because I never saw myself in that kind of, victim role, and I just was flattered the producers thought I was a good enough actress to pull it off. So you have to look out for that. Heaven Help Us. It's syndicated, so you've got to figure out, which station and what time it's on.
Right. They have a second question. Who likes chocolate more, Marina or Diana?
Deanna, I think, eats more chocolate than Marina, and I don't know how she fits in that spacesuit with the amount of chocolates that she eats, actually. But I would love to be able to eat more chocolate, but unfortunately, the rigors of Hollywood, kind of stop you doing that. This
is the very best question that they ask. Has anyone considered the strange possibilities of Worf and Deanna getting together and getting married, such as naked Klingons at the wedding?
My own personal feeling about this whole Troy and Worf thing.
Yes, give us your take on that.
My take on that is that I just feel the people involved with creating that relationship just saw Beauty and the Beast once too many times. I just never knew where that came from. I know Michael Dorn had been suggesting it at conventions, but I always thought I had my Imzadi with my Riker, and
that's right. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask you a little bit more about that later, too, in terms of the storyline. But right now, let's have folks give us a call on that talking alarm clock, $35.50, if you'd like to have it. We already have a sellout tonight, too, the Next Generation Final Season plaque, and that is a great piece, as many people realize that sold out last time with the special card up in the corner, which was an impromptu photograph.
Yeah, that is actually the last photo, the card. For the people who are phoning in too late to get that plaque, unfortunately, but that was the last picture ever, the last and only picture ever of us taken together.
Also available, the Star Trek Generation poster at $15. This is item C 14790, and it is what they call the teaser poster. This is the one that came out to sort of alert you that there was a movie coming. We have the original poster still coming, and this is the Horgan necklace. This is what came from a great series show where Picard meets Vash.
Oh, I remember that episode.
Riker asks him to pick him up one of these because it's a symbol of sexuality on Risa, and
Picard needed all the help he could get, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what Riker thought. So he got on the Horgan necklace. You can have one for $18.25. Supposedly on Risa it stands for sexuality. J29807. Nice little piece of.
Actually, it's very cute.
Yeah, isn't it?
It's very cute, yeah.
Well, here's your poster.
Well,
This is a beauty.
There it is.
2 captains, 1 destiny. Star Trek Generations, over 300 have already been picked up. This is the poster that will be gracing all the theaters, perhaps in the theaters near you where they are advertising that it's going to open. You've probably already seen it. Stewart, Shatner, and all of the
cast are on there.
This one sort of leaps out at me right here.
I think she's a fabulous actress.
Yeah, so do I. She's very good. And 11/18/94 is the date we're all going to get to see it, except I'm going to get to see it the 17th, right, Marina?
That's right, Bob. You'll be there on the 17th.
It's a beautiful poster.
Yeah.
Do you guys get to see this stuff before they put it out? This is all the business end?
Yeah, this stuff we see, when we come on your show or when we go to conventions. This is the kind of stuff that I think probably Patrick and Bill got to see, but the rest of us,
Right, they probably got that in their contracts.
Right, yeah.
Poster
approval,
that's it, poster approval. See, 15738, it's brand new today, and it is a gorgeous piece, and it is the same size as you're going to find in the theaters. It's 27 by 39.5. It's a real Paramount release of a movie poster.
Are you selling it backed or are you selling it rolled up?
It'll come rolled up in a tube, and you can back it or frame it as you wish.
Right.
We have it on foam core so it stands up between Marina and I, or otherwise we'd have to hold it. And it is really a nice piece for anybody who wants the look of a movie that is probably going to be a huge hit. What's your feeling of the movie, Marina, of Generations, having done it?
Well, you know, I think it's going to be the best Star Trek movie ever, but then I'm biased, you know. But from the atmosphere and the feeling that we got on the set, everyone was so determined to make the best product that they could, you know.
It seems extremely fast-paced.
It's very fast-paced. It's very action-adventure oriented.
Right.
You know, if you like action-adventure movies, then this is a movie for you. There are a few emotional moments, obviously, that, you know, I'm involved with Patrick.
But you're not allowed to talk about it.
I'm not allowed to talk about it, unfortunately.
I begged her today, and she said, Bob, it's my contract. I can't talk. So
I have it in my contract in the small print, you know, at the bottom that says I can't talk about the movie. I don't know if anybody else has that clause. I think they know that I'm a blabbermouth, and that we better tell Marina she can't talk about it.
We have something from Todd Simpson on a fax here. Who is your favorite cast member? I guess other than Deanna.
Well, my favorite, I have to say Michael Dorn, because we're best friends, and although I think he said in the first year we didn't like each other at all.
Right, he did mention that.
What happened was my brother came to visit me, and he plays tennis, you know, as a hobby, and Michael Dorn plays tennis, and I set them up to play tennis together. And that was how we became friends. If my brother had never come on the scene, we might probably still not be talking.
Hello, you're live on the air with Marina Sirtis. What's your name, please?
Yes, this is Roxanne Cohn from Lawton, Oklahoma.
Nice to meet you, Roxanne. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Say hello to Marina.
Hello, Marina.
Hi, Roxanne. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I was curious, since I can't ask too many questions about the movie that's coming up.
You can ask him.
She won't talk.
Yeah.
Bob will tell you what he knows.
Okay. I was going to ask, what's your favorite episode out of the Next Generation series?
Oh, gosh. Well,
Maybe.
Obviously, I like the episodes that I'm in a lot, you know, obviously. But I think my favorite Next Generation episode that isn't about Troy had to be, I think, Measure of a Man, when they put Data on trial. I think it was classic Star Trek. It was a really fascinating story, concept, beautifully acted. Out of my own episodes, I think Face of the Enemy is my favorite.
That was also very good one. What did you pick up tonight? Maybe this big poster?
Not yet. I'm still thinking on that one. But I did pick up Marina's autographed plaque.
Oh, great one. Nice picture. Last season picture, too.
Yeah, I haven't actually, you know, the other thing, I haven't seen that picture at the conventions either. So apparently this is the only place you can get that picture.
We have exclusives on them for a while.
Oh, well, you definitely have, because I haven't signed that for anybody else.
Thanks, Roxanne. Nice to hear from you.
Thank you, and y'all have a good evening.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
That Star Trek VII Generations poster is a real beauty. It's also extremely popular. So if you're on the line, stay on the line. You're the first people to have it out there on the market. They're only being shipped to the movie theaters right now, so you might get it even before your theater gets it up. So you might want to hurry on this at $15. It's a real buy. And see 15738, the item number, 1-800-345-1515.